Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so today we're going to be doing a video over the reaction to the banner, a community reaction, I guess. And yeah, let's just go over them. Also, shout out to the one person hating on Rise's OST, so I put on Resounding Pride. Hopefully it's even loud enough. I did a Gears of War video. It's going to be dropping later today on my other channel, my 15th at this point. And so I had to mess with the audio, so hopefully it's not messed up. Either way, I was just asking what you guys' thoughts on the banner is, and I guess I'll go over my thoughts. I think Nini looks amazing. I don't really have any complaints about Nini. Maybe her strong attack kit won't be that great. I guess I can actually check. I saw that they actually posted it. Let me just actually double check what their strong attack kit is before I say anything. So Nini's SA1 is a beam, AoE distant 1020. So is that like a 960 but it's more radius? Is that what that is? And then full screen, obviously. I mean, it looks like it's fine. Because 3k link beam, like I'm not gonna hate on 3k link beam. It's still good. And then Noelle's is a AoE distance 750, AoE radius 960, and then full screen. So I mean, they sound fine. Unless I'm misremembering what those are. But they sound fine. But yeah, and then Noelle, though. It's like, she has no EX skill for whatever reason. Like, the actual attack, not the link. And then she only got, like, 2 links for her EX traits. Which, why not just give her 3? You did that to Nini. Why is there such a discrepancy? And then she had, like, only GQ skills. No Berserker, no full stamina to make up for it, at least. It's just odd, to be honest. Like, she kind of just looks bar for bar like Swimsuit Yoruichi, but without the 50% SP boost from her EX link, or her EX skill. It's just weird. It's just weird. And then, obviously, unfortunately, they had to put a normal attack damage character. They couldn't have just done a, like, if I would have been fine with if Macy ended up becoming a Guild Quest character, like, because it's understandable. She's not as popular as the other two. But you had to go out and make her a NAD unit. I'm sorry, I'm not playing a NAD unit. I'm not going to summon. That is the only character I enjoy off this banner, and you made her a NAD unit, so you're not going to get a single multi out of me. Sorry, not sorry. And then the filler. I understand the filler. I understand why it's Burn the Witch. But it's so unfortunate because the filler is complete shit. But if you are a new player, it's kind of a positive because you don't have anybody, so fair enough, you know. It's a double-edged sword. It's either you got everybody or you got nobody, you know, so oh well. That is my little gripes with it. But yeah, so let's go through what other people think. That is an airplane. Neutral Party. Burn the Witch is the most rare seasonal type banner in BVS. They could have made the unit, specifically Noelle and Macy, much better. Noelle is just 20-25 speed Bambi skill-wise. No, she is Swimsuit Yoruichi. Literally down to the exact same status summon and everything, just no EX. I believe Yoruichi has full stamina damage to make up for it. I guess I can actually double check. Alright, so yeah, like, literally Drain Plus on everything. She has full stamina damage. I think that's about it. That's the T20 ability. But yeah, Frenzy 2, no Berserker. Debilitator of 2 seconds, just like Noelle. Increased status summon chance, and then GQ, damage to drain enemies. I don't know if Noelle got that. I think she did. I'm pretty sure she did. And then GQ, SP boost 80%. Like, it's literally Yoruichi's kit, and Yoruichi's amazing. But I think what really helped her is her EX skill, because it is the 50% SP boost for 10 seconds, like Kenpachi and Endier Ichigo, but theirs is 100%. So I think that's what it is. And I'm never going to mention this again if anybody else brings it up, because I think a lot of people do. So, yeah. Alright, we're back. Speed Bambi-wise, and Macy has Flurry plus 2 locked behind Gauge. It's 20-25, Caleb, come on. Yeah, I mean, it's a NAD unit, though, so I don't really care if it's locked behind a Gauge. I think it's stupid anyways, but, yeah, they could have just done Flurry 2 and then given her Flurry 3 with the Gauge active. Make her incredibly overpowered, because Burn the Witch never, like, it's been almost 2 years since the last banner. Like, come on, Caleb. Wesley underpowered just like the previous Burn the Witch banner. Debilitator 2 seconds for Noelle. That's every drain character. Like, I thought it was a bad thing too, but if you look at every Drain character, that's why they have it. Now, if it's when they don't get debilitator at all and it's like weakening or something, then it's really bad because you proc and it's gone. But for like Drain, I think it's completely fine. So, it is what it is. That's whatever. Sidechin, I don't have any of the Burn the Witch characters, so if I go at least 10 steps, it's guaranteed orbs. I love GQ, so Noelle, the one I want, being a GQ specific character, doesn't really annoy me, so looks like I'm pulling. Okay. I thought it was going to be something roasting. I mean, fair enough. You like GQ, go for it. I have become Omega Casual, so I don't care about guild quests anymore. I am not even clearing every guild quest anymore. I've just given up. If I can't clear it in like 2 runs, oh well. I'm going to go outside or play a different game. Ankh, I don't have any Burn the Witch characters, so I'll be summoning on them. How far I go depends on my luck. The blonde is the blonde doesn't even know the name. The blonde is very strong, and the pink one has a double boost, which might come in handy since I don't have Christmas Grammy. That is true. Macy looks like she's going to be just a better Christmas Grammy, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but it looks like she's going to be a better Grammy. So we'll have to wait and see. Matai, for I'm excited for the banner. Shame that Noelle is more of a GQ unit, but overall I think it's a pretty cool banner. I mean, fair enough. Valkyrie, good skins. Noelle was done dirty. Nini is good. Macy, what the fuck? I'm upset. I'm upset. To be honest, these GQ units are really dumb, where we only have 4 ranks and nothing more. 4 ranks? Ranks? I don't know what they mean by 4 ranks. Talk about S, A League, B League, and C League? Is that what you're talking about? Maybe? I have no idea. Edo, I can't tell if you actually like. Translate to English. Didn't change anything. Thank you, Google Translate. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell if they're laughing at it or like gooning to it. No idea. Either way. Seifel. Honestly, great Burn the Witch characters versions of swimsuits. It's just as to the reason why Caleb, you fumbled my goddess Noelle while you gave Nini basically recent juice. She's almost exactly like Juice, yeah. She's like right up there with him. I don't know if she's going to be better than Juice, but she's like right there. We already have another very good option for melee Rankar, while at ranged, no affiliation. It has one before Noelle, that being Hollow Toast. That's not even good at 1 out of 5 at all. Plus, despite... Okay, but Noelle is still going to be good in Guild Quest. Like, talking about Guild Quest and complaining when a character has GQ skills is crazy. Because unless it's like a god tier character, like 10th year Ichigo, 10th anniversary Ichigo, or like Renji or end of year Ichigo, like, there's still going to be some of the best characters in Guild Quest. They just should have made them, you know, like Renji or something. That's literally the only way to make them better than these Guild Quest characters. Especially when they inflate the HP. That's when you'll really notice that the Guild Quest skills come in handy. Like recently, like Yatru Unohana fell off when she was doing just fine, getting 50 plus seconds in Guild Quest, and now she's like getting absolutely destroyed compared to like Basby. Obviously, it's a bit of a gap because she was like a year older than Basby, but you know what I mean. Like the GQ skills hold up more than non-GQ skills. Unless you're Ulquiorra, that character looked like abysmal dog shit, I can't lie. But that's not because of the GQ skills, that's just because he's a terribly designed character. Despite release, the character that have Flurry +2, +3 in GQ, that has been Kubo Artinelli Yell. We're still stuck with Flurry +1 again, Caleb. It's 2025 Pro Step Up. I understand why, but I think their reasoning is, oh, they have the gauge, because it's 100% more bruiser. That is much more impactful than one more Flurry. Like, you're literally just like doubling your damage at that point. But yeah, basically my same sentiment. Nini looks insane. Noelle GQ skills. You could have at least given her Berserker so that way she's actually more usable in Limit Breaker quest, and I think it would have been fine then if she just got a full stamina damage or Berserker value or something. And then Macy should have been the Guild Quest character, and Nini and Noelle could have flourished and been some of the best characters in the entire game. Possibly top 1 in their attributes, but oh well, it is what it is, I guess. Taha, Overall, very good banner, especially for players who have few to none Burn the Witch characters. However, Noelle could have been a bit slightly better, maybe an EX skill or at least full stam. But yeah, 25 stuff for sure. Best of luck. Is anybody roasting them? Let's see. Zayton does not like the Noelle, by the way. He was praying for Noelle to be the #1 character, but oof. Coco, it's a solid banner for those who don't have the previous Burn the Witch characters, but for me, it's 5 or 10 steps, not too deep. Yeah, that's like the gamble with Burn the Witch. It's always like, oh, am I gonna get any new character or none? Because if you have them, then you basically get no value out of it, which really sucks, because I have all of them, and they're pretty much all 5 out of 5, besides the Parasol units and the Halloween ones, and they are pretty outdated at this point, and I don't want to touch them, and they're not resurrecting for quite a while. Zayton, character selection is fine. I mean, unless you want a Bruno, I think it's a perfect character selection. If Bruno is here, dear God, I would not even want to see the banner released. I hate that Nini is the main unit again, and Noelle is somehow even worse than her for no effing reason. Macy is another interesting boost unit, but Nad, again, these units are stupid limited compared to normal. They should have been much better. Might genuinely be one of the most disappointing end-of-month banners to date. Aside from character choices, I know this isn't fair to judge after anniversary, but they just feel mediocre as fuck. If Noelle had like Frenzy 4, I guess in Guild Quest, I guess. I don't think Frenzy matters too much because all it does is it increases the amount of hits you have. Like, it does do more damage, but once you get such a high chance of proccing, I don't think you're going to notice it that much. It's just a RNG factor. Frenzy 3, increase that as so much chance, I think is more than enough. So, like, literally could have just given her, like, a high Berserker, high SP, and it would have been fine. But in the EX move, I'd be less salty, but no, Caleb got to ruin this banner somehow. Yeah, like, the no EX move thing is ridiculous. Like, why? Just give every end-of-month character an EX move. Unless they're, Nad, obviously. Like, who cares? Or Brave Bellas, you know? Like, why is every character just not getting an EX move? It's not like they go super insane on the animations or anything. It takes like 2 seconds to be like, let's put a starfish in the animation. That's all they ever do for these animations anyways. It's nothing unique. So I agree on the EX skill. There's no reason an end-of-month character should not have an EX skill at this point. You know? Andre, 16k orbs in a dream. Gonna pull the trigger on this one and then say for end of year. Damn, bro's gonna be saving a lot. Well, best of luck. Hopefully you pull the baddie that you want. Away, all I want is a good SP Macy. Well, I mean, technically we did have that for a while, but the speed one is still very good. Just, you know, in Limit Break request, they kind of push her to the side because they have like 3 billion HP now. And then what do we receive? A melee Nad character. Like, why you gotta do my girl Mace like that? That's me right there. That's probably my alt account, guys. That's probably my alt account. Can we get higher? We definitely could, because this banner's pretty low to me. Moon Brown, not the biggest Burn the Witch fan, as I've never seen the anime. I have not either. I have just seen the characters. I've seen clips, and Macy is the only character for me. This would most likely be a skip for me if I didn't have a crippling gambling addiction and I didn't need Noelle to complete my GQ phases. Or, hear me out, don't summon because you don't care for the characters, and then save those potential 4,000 to 5,000 orbs that you're gonna end up using to get this character, and then just don't clear Guild Quest. That's what I'm doing. If I can't clear a Guild Quest, oh whoop-de-doo, I'm missing out on like 10, 20 orbs per GQ phase, or per GQ like rotation. That's like 2 to 3 months of GQ. I don't care. I'll just save my orbs and not summon for the new unit. You're gonna save orbs in the long run. Like, unless you can get to S tier or S rank consistently, I don't think it makes up for it. But that's just my super lazy mindset at this point. But best of luck to you. Penny, not gonna lie, I'm getting tired of the fact we rarely get any male swimsuits banners. It's always women, because unfortunately, they did one male swimsuit banner as a mid-month 2 years ago, and it was terrible. It was Jushiro and Byakuya as mid-month characters that were both farmers. They were both incredibly mediocre, and nobody cared for them because they sucked. So Caleb probably saw that and was like, well, we're never doing that again. If they dropped Aizen, Ichigo, an actual good-looking Byakuya, as a swimsuit banner, or SWIMSUIT, something like that, the big daddies of Bleach, I guess you could say. I don't know. Mainly Aizen and SWIMSUIT, I guess, because they're, you know, actual adults. I don't know. Either way, that would probably sell. If you make them good, though, you have to make them good, Caleb. You can't just give them mind droplet or mind potion drop +5 and call it a day. Make them good, like how you do the female swimsuit banner, and people would probably summon. But they dropped one mediocre mid-month male banner, and yeah, I genuinely have been saying this. I think June mid-month should be male swimsuits. Treat them similar to end-of-month characters, or an end-of-month banner. You know, make them really broken, make them really good. Sure. And then drop the swimsuit, the female swimsuits. Because, understandably so, there are people who kind of want the bajangles, you know? They want the bajangles. They want the dude chest. They want the stuff. Yeah. Him, the banner's not bad, but they overstack Nini compared to Macy or Noelle. Nini having an EX skill, 3 soul traits, Frenzy +3 everywhere, Berserker, she's almost stronger than Jushiro. I guess. But Noelle has GQ skills, no Berserker or an EX skill, and Macy doesn't even have Flurry 2 overall. They glaze Nini. I mean, to be fair, Macy has like that insane soul trait, which kind of makes up for the Flurry 2, to be fair. It was like 40% when you're at full stamina, 40% like normal attack damage for her EX skill, and then 30% more Bruiser, which is a separate multiplier. Wait, no. I think it's the same multiplier. Never mind. I'm thinking of the wrong one, I think. Either way, very good soul trait. So, like, she's going to hit very hard, but yeah, the gauge is kind of annoying. He's everywhere. Love the characters, but not that kind of crazy in terms of gameplay, so I'm gonna skip and save for Yoruichi. Hopefully next end of year or end of month, who knows. Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be another Yoruichi eventually. Shout out. Would love to get a new Yoruichi. I know it sounds a bit greedy, but I don't care. One of the hottest female characters in Bleach, I think, deserves to have more than one character a year. Call me greedy. I'll be greedy. Leo, I don't pull for kits. I pull for characters, but goddamn, the kits are not buttering my biscuits. The one banner that should have OP as fuck characters across the board. I'm gonna get a NAD character and an SP character with no full stamp and GQ skills on top of that. Can't wait for the next Burn the Witch collab in 2 years. That will give us an SP team party boost and 2 GQ characters. I mean, yeah. Like, the only interesting thing about these characters, like, kit-wise or skill-wise, is that they all have team party boosts, which I think is kind of cool. But it's like, we have Mugetsu Link. Why are we getting... Why, like, we could just use a Mugetsu Link. Why are you giving them this link? You should have just given them something else. But, oh well. Clear and Nini is good, but Noelle and Macy are just more slop units. Gonna blow all my orbs and quit. Hate the position the cave is in since they went all out in on GQ. That's been this for like 2 years, to be fair. They've only been really good doing GQ, but yeah, they haven't released that many interesting game modes. That one game mode, the new one, I think the gameplay is decent, but my god, there's no reason to play it. You don't get anything out of it, and no, secret potions are not content. I don't care about secret potions. Kaji, pretty mid overall. Designs are amazing, but sadly characters feel lackluster. Nini is alright. Saying she's alright is crazy. She is arguably fighting for top 1 power in the game. I don't think she's better than Jush, but, you know, obviously we'll have to wait and see. She's literally like... She's like this, you know? She's like... arms on Jush's tall-ass shoulder. That's basically how Nini is. Noelle is just a whatever. Kit is okay, but I don't see her lasting for a long time. Macy is straight up... I mean, she'll last longer than the other characters because she is a NAD unit. Like, we're using like 20 NAD units as sides. You know, so it's like whatever. First of all, she's the first ever NAD Burn the Witch unit and has Flurry +1 with Gauge. Gauge NAD units are really bad overall, and her use is insanely limited. Nothing new or special. No new exciting EX moves, and the EX links are just gimmicks. If you don't get copies, resurrected links are just better. I mean, yeah. Exciting EX moves. Like, I don't think they're topping the Gremmy and Kenny skills, unfortunately. Those EX moves were just so insanely broken. I don't think they're topping it, unfortunately. They kind of went all out on the first one. The only thing I could see is if they make the Kenny EX skill and then make it have a radius. Not just, like, that much, you know. That's genuinely all I can see them doing. Jizz Biz. Nenny treated very good. A solid 10th ending character. I would agree. Noelle is kind of meh. Only Drain and no Berserker. Could have been much better. Aizen remake is better than her. Yeah. Aizen is incredibly broken. Macy got the other end of the stick. She's only viable in GQ. Other than that, NAD units in general are very boring to play with. Only 40 plus 1 sucks. Yeah, like, I mean, the Gauge unit, I think, and like, if you're playing the character, Gauge is fine. But she's a melee NAD character. Dude, that is the worst kind of character in the entire game. Like, you cannot stay at full stamina. It's so unfun. Hit once, run away. Hit once, run away. Hit once, run. Like, dude, I'm not trying to play cat and mouse, bro. I'm trying to nuke the entire field, okay? Like, yeah. OG, I'm saving my orbs for this banner, but it's very mid, not gonna lie. I mean, oh, you were saving your orbs, but now it's a hard pass. Okay, I was gonna say, like, what do you mean? If you're not a collector, why are you summoning? I see. Design-wise, it's very good. I don't think I'm gonna waste my orbs on a Flurry plus 1 with Gauge, Effect, NAD unit, and a GQ design character. Also, kit is mid. To be fair, almost every end of month banner has been like this. So saying that you're not going to summon on that kind of banner is kind of crazy, unless you summon for like end of year or anniversary. Only time. January, there was a GQ unit which was Asnot, the SP main unit which was Driscoll, and then no. So you must not have summoned that on that banner. February was Shinji, Raruka, and Momo, which was a double NAD banner, so nobody should have summoned on that banner. Like, you see what I mean? Every end of month banner is literally main SP, GQ, NAD, or Farmer. That's how almost every single banner has been, which is really disappointing. I'm not going to disagree. It's disappointing, but it just sounds like you've never summoned on a banner before. Just X2, such a underwhelming banner for Burn the Witch. Denny's a very good unit, except that wasted ass Muget. Yeah, like, why are we getting the Mugetsu skill? Like, if you're bringing a NAD unit, you're giving the Mugetsu skill on the NAD unit. Like, be for real. Or as, like, the side support, like a Shuhei buffer or something like that. Noelle is a 2024 GQ unit. Legit nothing. I mean, I guess the EX skill. I was going to say Yoruichi, but yeah, I guess because she doesn't have the EX skill, which is like the main point for Yoruichi, to be honest. But yeah. And then Macy is a NAD unit needed for that phase, but now final boss not being tech, Oetsu is even stronger. 4 to 10 banner. They tried. I mean, to be fair, Nini, or Noelle at least has Killer Plus. Killer Plus is a big thing. Like, that's why, like, literally almost no characters can compete without it, but yeah. Oma, they are amazing, honestly, and glad Nini got Justice and has an OP unit out. To be fair, her last character was the better of the two. Like, she was insane in Guild Quest till, like, Nightmare came out and they increased the mob HP, because then she couldn't do anything, because if you don't one-shot with pre-gauge, like, the mini-mobs are doing no damage, because she has to kill. But, yeah, Noelle should have been the better unit, in my opinion, this time. Or Macy. Make Macy the best unit. What? Who said that? What? Who said that? They should have done it, guys. Somebody else said it, not even me. The Gooners are eating well this year. I wish I can summon, but I'm still drained from Yoruichi's banner. I assume he means the individual. So W for the Gooners who get summoned. It should have been me. Crazy. Crazy. Cat, I don't care for Burn the Witch, so I'm skipping. Livia Alive. Not much excited, but I might do 5 steps just to feel like playing. This dying game is so boring as fuck. 10th anybody add. Bro, I think I can do my 10th Andy video now because, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this 10th anniversary has been incredibly underwhelming. Yeah, I'm right there with you. July clears July end of month. Call me down bad. You are down bad because let's be real. I think July end of month is way better. All you want. I'm very happy about Nini. I also like Noelle and Macy. I want them as a Yuri fan. Macy's Soul Bomb is a 10 out of 10. peak. Yuri is peak. I'm sorry, it's the best category ever known to man. Yuri is peak. This is a must summon for me. I agree. Oh, and then I got my good old buddy Fox. I'll just read it because I'd have to change my entire screen. Yo, Foxen. Nini was done well. Noelle should have been at the same level. They've done it before with the renewed Eisenbiak and part 2 of 10th Annie. I guess, yeah. Especially since the last banner she was on, she was being beat by 7th Anniversary Ichigo. While Nini held her place for a good while, gonna do a few steps. If they're good, I'll keep going. Overall, extremely disappointed and underwhelmed since I was hoping they both got similar treatment and the levels of 10th Annie. Like, yeah, because I would say probably Jushiro is like the... Jushiro... Maybe a Ruki, actually. Maybe, like, Ruki is like the weaker of the main Anniversary 10th Annie. They should have been like Ruki level, to be honest. So, kind of disappointing on that aspect. But, yeah. Or they should have just all been like Nini, just for different attributes. You know, that would have been fine. But yeah, that is going to be it for the video. Let me know down below your gripes and complaints. Sorry for yapping so much. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've said my qualms about this banner. Might go live later today if I don't get plans. Maybe. Wait. Yeah, I do work today. I was going to say, wait, do I work today? I do. I had yesterday off. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Take care. Have an amazing day. Peace out.